Well, U.S. Grant takes the Anaconda Plan to a whole new level, and he applies it to prisoners of war and says, we're no longer doing prisoner exchange with the South because they need the men far more than we do. Also, inadvertently, why the prison camps in the South get so bad. Hello and welcome to Civil War in Hindsight. I'm Lieutenant Tommy. With me as always is Prospector Johnny. Johnny, relatively short week, but there's some information in this news. Do we got a game behind me, Johnny?
What's that? It's a little word search.
A little word search.
So take your time with it. It's probably going to take you a while, but there are four hidden words in there. A
hidden phrase
that you can try to find throughout the episode.
I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to figure that word search.
Well, good luck.
Johnny.
Pause it if you have to. Best of luck to you
all. This week, Johnny's going to open up on the 15th with federal troops on Battery Island demonstrating at Charleston again. Because why not?
Well, I mean, because maybe, I don't know, use the ammo for something.
Something we haven't hit yet there?
Could we try that?
We're definitely not done wasting ammunition in Charleston, that's for sure. Also on the 15th, the USS Eastport is going to strike a mine and be seriously damaged on the Red River. This is just one of the new weapons that the South has been using where they have no Navy, so they just put things out there to explode when they get hit.
Bombs up in the water?
Just bombs in the water, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
If we can't have a Navy, you can't have a Navy.
I think that's their mentality.
That's fair, I guess.
On the 16th, there's going to be skirmishing at Grand Ecore, Louisiana, and Camden, Arkansas, as the Red River campaign is starting to wind down. Didn't go very well for Banks and Steele, as they're both slowly retreating back to their places of origin. Because, why not drag this war out longer than we need to?
Yep.
Also on the 16th, the U.S. is going to release a report detailing the numbers of prisoners that they have captured since the start of the war, and that number is 146,634 to the dot, which is oddly way larger than the Confederates have reported missing. Somebody's
that doesn't make sense.
Maybe
they're not missing. You know what? You know what it is? The ones that they reported were the ones that they didn't know got captured.
Oh, yeah, so they just thought that maybe, yeah, sure.
Right,
yeah.
And the ones that they don't know, those are the missing.
Yes, yeah.
If they know they got captured, that doesn't count because they know where they are. They're not missing.
Oh, okay.
They're captured.
Yeah, so that totally justifies it. Sure, we'll go with.
That's how they just misunderstood how you keep those statistics.
Yep, we'll go with that number. On the 17th, General Grant is going to order a cease of prisoner exchange with the South unless it's a one-for-one exchange. This continues to cripple Southern manpower. So basically he's saying will no longer...
What were we doing before?
No longer before. Before it could have been like, we'll give you 20 prisoners, and we gave him 40 prisoners to get 20 prisoners back. It was really stupid exchanges that were all over the place. And now he's saying one for one. I will give you a soldier only if you give us one in return, which the South isn't willing to do that because they need the manpower more than the North does, and that one-for-one exchange would benefit us way more than it would benefit them. So
they're upset because just like their Confederate bucks, their soldiers are also like useless in exchanges. Or
their soldiers are very much useful.
They're more valuable,
to them,
I guess.
But they're not. Yeah, they're not. We're just not.
But we're saying we're not going to pay you any value for them.
Yep. One for one.
Much like nobody's going to pay you any value for your Confederate bucks.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
You're getting
now you're
paid
getting it. Now you're getting it. Yep.
Okay. Cool. That's all right. Well.
Grant says that also, in addition to this, Grant's going to say that there's no distinction to be made between white and colored troops. They are all equal.
Oh, but that made the South
Grant's
happy.
eyes. I don't.
They love that.
Yeah, probably.
Probably not. You guys the same value.
Same value. They really
Just
did.
Throwing that out there.
Really
How do you
like
feel about that? You like that?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I heard the South is really also hostile. That we have some northern states that have allowed men of color to start voting. They really don't like that either.
Was it in the same northern states that are still have slavery legalized?
No, that would not be.
Different states.
Different
okay,
states,
I wasn't sure which.
Yeah.
Okay, different north. Okay.
Yeah, Kentucky is not letting people of color vote.
No. Okay. Well,
Johnny, the attacks, those skirmishes, they're going to continue on the 18th. At the same time, the Confederates underneath Marmaduke are going to attack troops at Poison Springs, Arkansas. I totally skipped over
That
a
sounds
line.
dangerous.
On the 17th,
what?
Confederates are going to launch a land and sea attack at Plymouth, North Carolina. Those forces are going to be accompanied by the newly built Confederate ram vessel, and then on the 18th, those troops continue to
what?
attack.
What is that?
It's just a barge with a big old pointy end on it that they just ram into our boats because
all
they
right. So much like
cannons.
everything else, they just slap something on something else and call it a thing.
But that's what they do. They got that ram.
I strapped a musket onto my canoe, and now I have a gunboat.
Unfortunately for us, those attacks go kind of well for the Confederates. And in Arkansas, at Poison Spring, this is a different, but in Poison Springs, Arkansas, the federal troops are going to leave and withdraw from the battlefield, leaving 198 wagons behind, which isn't great.
What did those? Why they emptied the wagons, right?
Sure, we'll say that they
Before,
did.
And they did not get 100 and how many wagons full of supplies?
Wagons.
Nearly 200 wagons of supplies, which is it doubled their whole supply for the entire South.
It did.
The entire Confederacy just got their supplies doubled.
The bad news is going to continue on the 19th, Johnny, at the Battle of Plymouth, when that ram is going to sink the USS Smithfield. So, as dumb as the idea was, it worked. Fucking Confederate ingenuity. Give them what they can. Yeah, give them what they can get. It might look stupid. You might take a steam boiler and turn it into a sub, and then sink that sub 3 times. But in the process, you still get one of our boats. So it's not entirely
that
stupid
was still
if it works.
dumb. No, the sub was still dumb. This one is good. This one
because it didn't sink itself. It
did the thing.
It did do the thing.
The sub. I'm sorry, you don't get kudos for building a sub to kill 6 of your people. Or whatever.
It was way more than that, Johnny. It killed 3 of it killed 2.5 of the crews. It killed the first crew entirely, half the second crew, and then the third crew entirely. Yeah, it killed 2.5 of the crew. It actually killed more people than it killed of the Union. Watch our episode on that. We got a bunch actually.
So it's plus minus is not very good.
Plus minus wasn't very
minus
good.
-3 or something.
Confederates at this point have the town of Plymouth surrounded. An enabling act to permit Nebraska from joining the Union has been approved by Congress, and that territory is another one step closer to being a state. So, just we're adding.
Where?
Nebraska. It's a territory out west, kind of above Oklahoma.
What the?
I think it's below Kansas.
What are we doing with that?
Is it below Kansas? I'm really shit at geography. It's somewhere out west. It's not important.
Okay.
I think they have corn out there, maybe.
Why do we want it? Just because?
Because why not?
Indians have it, and we're like,
manifest Johnny, manifest destiny, Johnny. See the shining sea.
That?
We need that. States all across the middle of this continent.
Oh, why?
Because old presidents told us that's what we need to do. I don't know. You're sidetracking me.
Were they like a bunch of drunk 20-somethings?
Yeah, they were. They were. And Johnny Bad News is going to continue on the 20th with Plymouth surrendering to the Confederates. Confederates are going to lose about 2,800 men and a large portion of supplies, in addition to the 198 wagons that we lost out in Arkansas. This is really not going great for us.
This week sucked. Nothing happened this week except we just shat the bed.
We did shit the bed a little bit. But hey, the weekends.
Get dragged.
On slightly good note, Johnny, the federal troops are going to destroy Confederate salt works at Masonboro Inlet in North Carolina and King Patch, South Carolina. So enjoy your bland grits.
Yeah. Suck it, South. The fuck is that? That was shit. That's not a win.
That's all I got.
We got rid of the salt works. That's
the most positive.
That's what we're gonna land on.
That's the most positive news I got.
Hey, enjoy your bland food. They don't have grits right now. They can't enjoy any food.
Hey Johnny, I figured out your word.
What are they gonna season?
I think I figured out your word.
Their children that they have to eat.
I think I figured out your word search.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Did you?
Is it? I don't know. Does it go fuck yourself, Trader President Davis?
Holy shit, it is! Wow. Look, if you look real close, you can kind of make it out.
He's right there.
Yeah, that's good work. Well done.
Yeah. That's it for this week in Silver in Hindsight. If you enjoy Silver in Hindsight, check out Historic Hindsight. We do all kinds of fun things. We talk about guns on our shorts. We talk about crazy things that happen throughout history on our shorts. We have long format videos, which aren't quite as popular, but there is actually some fun information in there. If you enjoy two drunk people rambling about nonsense, check us out.